Hey guys, I'm Max Weinbach with XDATV, and today I'm going to show off 3 phone cases from Speck for the Galaxy S10 Plus. Thank you to Speck for sending over the cases. I did also want to mention that this is not a sponsored video, and that they just sent us over these cases to review. Let's get started. So these are the 3 cases Speck sent over, still in their boxes. This is their clear case. This just looks like a normal TPU case, I believe they're called. I have one right here. This one right here was like $12 on Amazon. It's pretty cheap. Then this is their Preseo Grip and their Preseo Pro. I might have pronounced that wrong, but it's my bad. So these do come in a pretty nice unboxing experience. The boxes are pretty nice. I do have to say that. Just gonna mutilate it, opening it. There we go. The poor box. Oh wow, that is it feels like styrofoam. Yeah. Okay. So this is their clear case. Just move that out of the way. This is their clear case. It is a tough back, so you can't really bend it. There's no flex to the case. It is pretty thick, and it is clear, so you can see through it. If you want to throw like a skin on the phone, you can do that, and you can still see the skin. When you put it in the when you put the phone in the case, still see through to that really nice looking back glass. I do only have the 128 gig version, but it still looks really nice, the back glass. And this case is pretty nice. I'm not going to do a drop test since this is my only S10, but this one is designed to be drops from about 8 feet and still be fine. As you can see here, this is part of the Designed for Samsung program, I guess it's called. So Samsung did send this over. They did get to test these, and that these are perfect. As you can see here, I just noticed this. 2 layers of protection and the Stay Clear technology. Not sure what the 2 layers of protection mean. I think it might be rubber and glass here. You can kind of see how up at the top, or rubber and plastic, my bad. You can see how there's like a little thing here. So I think it's rubber with the plastic inside, which is why there would be no flex, which would make sense. Next one. You know what? Just try to rip this like that. Mutilate the case less. Next, you got their grip case. I'm actually a pretty big fan. I used to see these around for, I think it was the iPhone 5. My mom had one, and these used to be some pretty popular cases on the old iPhones. Get rid of that again. So this is their grip case. It's blue and white. I like this design on the back. I believe these 2 cases are very similar besides for the drop protection. This one, the blue one, it's 10 feet versus the 8 feet of the clear one. So this one's going to be a little bit more protective, but they feel about the same. I would say this case has a little bit more grip on the side because you have these lines here which are rubbery versus the plastic here because this is pure plastic. Again, this case has very little flex. You don't want to flex it. I feel like I'd break it if I do. So let's just take the S10 out of the clear case. Put that one over here. Let me just also grab this cheap case I got off Amazon and put it next to it. As you can see, they look very similar. And let's put the S10 in here. Now this case definitely feels like you're getting a lot more protection on the phone. As you can see, there's no fingerprint scanner on the back, so you still get the in-screen fingerprint scanner there. And this one definitely, it feels weird because the power button on the S10 is so high up that I immediately went to go press there. That could just be that I'm used to the Note 9 and it being a bit lower. Or it could just be the actual side grip of this case does feel the same as the power button. Either way, it does have a nice design and it protects the screen by having a little lip over the screen. The last one is their Pro case. Again, designed for impact, has a 10-foot drop range versus the 8 of the clear one. This one is also 10 foot. And let's cut this open real quickly. and pull this out. Throw that off to the side. Blow that out of the way. So this is their Pro case. Well, I'm not sure the actual difference between these two. This one does have, as it mentioned on the box, it does have, does have a, well, actually, did it mention it? Ah, here it is. Sorry, wrong box. It does have an antimicrobial technology, so I'm not sure why that would really be needed on a phone case, but it's there. So let me just take this out and put it over here. This case actually does look a lot nicer. Sorry. It does have plastic inlay with rubber around it again, but it does look really nice. Let's just put the S10 Plus into here. As you can see, the always on display had a fingerprint scanner there for a second. Yeah. So you can see where it is. Yeah. So this case definitely has a better feeling power button position, and it definitely does feel a little bit nicer in the hand. I guess that's why it's called Pro. It again has 10 feet of drop protection, and it does look pretty nice. I'm not seeing a huge difference between the three cases in like actual, I would say design. They're all pretty much the same with different colors, and they all feel very similar. This one to me feels the best. But let's try this case, which I got on Amazon a couple months ago for 12 bucks. Let's try that one against these Speck cases. Again, not doing a drop test, but because I only have one S10, and they are expensive, starting at about $1,000. S10 Plus. Let's put that in here. This case, for 12 bucks, it's not that great. I would say the Speck cases are definitely nicer. This one has these weird bumps around the sides, and I don't know. I like the fingerprint scanner, the power button feel up here better than the Speck cases. Speck cases, it's all kind of just flush with the side, where here you're actually getting an indent on it. But yeah, feels nice. It's a nice rubber, and if you actually take it off, it is definitely a flexible case. You're not going to be able to snap this case, which I feel like you could do with these Speck cases. So again, filming this outro on the S10 Plus. Let me know what you think of the cases down in the comments below. I'm a fan of them. They're pretty nice cases. I believe they're around $50 a case, so they aren't cheap. They aren't cheap cases, but they are good for the money you're getting. And they do claim to have really good drop protection at about 10 feet per. So if you want to pick them up, I'll link them down in the description below. And thank you to Speck for sending them out.